Hey guys! Today we're playing Dress to Impress on the channel for the first time. It was been a while since I posted a video. Anyways, let's get into it. Whimsy goth. Right, this is gonna be hard since I don't know what the word whimsy means. I guess it means something funny, so I'm gonna do the queen of emo. Or goth. I don't know why I'm putting the face before the skin. Anyways, guys, I might put on some songs, be aware of probably copyright. Okay, guys, even though I didn't put enough use, it's fine because of copyright. Anyways, what your dream job or what job you now, let me know down in the comments if they are open. Anyways, I'm gonna tell you scary stories. BTW, they're made by this YouTuber.
Sebastian 2.
The secret room. There was a boy named Luke who was obsessed with his dad's secret room. Anytime Luke got close to the door, his dad smacked him and said never go in there. But this only made Luke more curious to what was inside. So one day when his dad was at work, he found his dad's spare key for the room and went inside. And Luke froze in horror at what he saw. There was multiple children badly beaten and chained to the wall. Luke was about to help them when he heard his dad behind him say, "I told you to never come in here." Luke tried to run, but his dad caught him. He then tied him up and said, "I didn't want to do this, but you gave me no." This is by far one of the worst true crime cases ever. In November 1988, teenager Junko Furuta was abducted, raped, and murdered by a group of boys in Japan. In the first hours after being attacked and brutalized by Hiroshi Mayano, Junko Furuta experienced additional torture and was repeatedly violated by several of Hiroshi's friends. They repeatedly sodomized her and beat her, and then later killing her, setting her on fire. And then they put her body in an oil drum. Junko Furuta's remains were discovered in early 1989. All four. This old lady beat up famous serial killer Richard Ramirez. A woman in Los Angeles was tending to her backyard one afternoon when she noticed a man suddenly vault over her fence. He landed on her property with an eerie confidence, his dark, wild eyes scanning the area. A chill ran down her spine. Something about him was wrong. Without hesitation, she grabbed the nearest thing she could find, which was a broom, and swung it at him with all her strength. The intruder barely had time to react before she struck again, yelling and thrashing wildly. Caught off guard, he stumbled back, clearly not expecting such resistance. After a few more frantic blows, he turned and leaped back over the fence, disappearing as quickly as he arrived. Days later, as she watched the news, a familiar face on the screen, a police sketch of the man known as the Night Stalker. Her heart pounded. It was him. Richard Ramirez, the sadistic serial killer terrorizing Los Angeles, had been in her backyard. Her defiant act had likely saved her life. This is absolutely insane, and imagine fighting off one of the most prolific serial killers in history without even realizing. These are illegal baby names that you cannot name your kids. Up first is Facebook. A few years ago, Mexico had a problem with parents naming their kids Facebook. So eventually they said enough is enough, and they banned the name Facebook from their country. Next up is Sarah. In Morocco, they banned the name Sarah because most of their names are Arabic, and Sarah, spelled S-A-R-A-H, is considered the Jewish Hebrew version, and so it is not allowed. Finally is Adolf Hitler. Now, I don't have to go into detail on why this name is banned, but it is technically frowned upon to name your kid this in any country, but in New Zealand, it is officially banned. So, if you live in New Zealand and want to name your kid Adolf Hitler, you will have to fight very, very hard. These are illegal babies. This is a scary story about never take candy. There was a young girl named Elena who loved to eat candy. One day on her way home from school, she passed a man selling candy on the side of the road. Elena didn't have any money, but the man told her he would give her some candy for free. Elena was delighted. She grabbed the bag of candy and ate it in minutes. Not long after, she began to feel painful abdominal cramps. As the night went on, the pain got worse and worse. Elena couldn't stand it anymore, so her father took her to the hospital. The doctors examined her, but couldn't figure out the source of the problem. But after taking an x-ray, they were shocked. Her stomach was missing, and there was a large dark mass in her belly. They decided she had to get surgery immediately. When they cut her open and looked in her belly, they found a hairy creature inside, the size of a fist. The creature ate Elena's whole stomach. The only thing the surgeons could do was bypass the stomach completely. This meant for the rest of her life, whatever Elena ate went in one end and came out the other. So be careful, don't ever take candy from strangers. This is the scary story about the collector. There was a man named Tyler who loved collecting things, from toys to baseball cards. One day he went to the store to get more things to collect, when a random man came up to him and said, "You like collecting things, I see." Tyler giggled and said, "Yeah." The man then said, "So do I, but it's not things like this." Tyler then got creeped out and walked away. When he got home, he couldn't stop thinking about what the man said to him. He then thought to himself he was overreacting and stopped thinking about the whole situation. That night when Tyler was in bed, he heard something coming from downstairs. He was convinced he was hearing things, so he thought nothing of it, until his door slowly opened, and standing there was the man from the store. Tyler screamed, but before he could move, the man was already in front of him and put something over his mouth. When Tyler woke up, he was chained to a wall, and he was missing a leg. Then he looked around and saw the man from the store coming out of the corner of the room. He then said, "See, I told you I collected stuff. I collect humans. Now you're mine forever." This is the scary story about the collector. There was a man named Tyler who loved collecting things.
Done. Cute. Definitely 4 stars. Okay, 3. Cute though. I might give them 4. I don't think they did the right theme though. Me. Let's do some baddie poses even though I don't have the pack.
Amazing.
What the heck happened to my voice? I did mean to say amazing, but not in that voice. 5 stars though. Yay, I got 3rd place.